Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Space Jam, or Space Jam in Looney Tunes, that is. We got some cool stuff going on. There's a lot going on here, actually. It's not just a single team, it's two teams. So we'll go ahead and discuss that a little bit. We're going to take a look at the event. We got some wheel spins as well, so we're going to have some fun. But first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. We got this cool aesthetic in the game. We've got a little bit of a different look when it comes to this home screen. We got some cool music as well. I really like what they've done. They've kind of went all out with Space Jam: A New Legacy. We got LeBron and a bunch of other tunes. Let's take a look at that really quick. And while I jump on over into this, let's just a couple quick reminders. Let's see what I have locked right now. A couple quick reminders, all the links to my social media are in the description below, so definitely check that out. Join us on Discord, and just have some fun talking about the game. All right, so in here, we have two different teams here. We have LeBron as the captain of the Dunkers and as the captain of the Shooters. So the first tunes that we're going to get, number one is we have Taz. Taz is available through the Battle Pass. We'll talk about that in just a second. And then next week, next Friday, or Friday... What's coming up? What's the Friday coming up? I believe the 23rd is going to be Bugs, so we're going to have this guy. And then on the 30th, we are going to have Lola here. So Lola is a dunker. You can see there, Dunker's final team. You also have Bugs as a dunker. And then we have Taz, who is a shooter. So we're not going to have the full Dunkers team or the full Shooters team right off the bat. Don't know when the other tunes are going to be available yet. We'll keep an eye out on the blog and on the Discord to find out when that's going to happen. But it's pretty cool. They're all WB. So the problem with that is it's going to be difficult leveling all of them and tuning them all up specifically because you need so many resources for WB. So that's going to be the difficult piece, I think, probably the most difficult piece here, other than just your typical star leveling. So we have all of that to work forward to. That's a ton of tunes. That is a ton of tunes to release in one event or a series of events. So, and I think that's the most we've had released in the game in a short period of time. So we'll see when the other ones come out. But when we take a look at this event here, we have a few cool things. We have the day. We're on day 2. I went ahead and completed that. So you want to complete those for your event quests. You want to get as far as you can in Toon Squad and Everybody Get Up. Everybody Get Up is going to be gated based on the star level of LeBron. So LeBron, for me to continue, I need to get him to a 5-star, and then down here a 6-star and a 7-star. So that's a bit gated. When you go up here, you should be able to complete these fairly easy. It is pretty easy. You can unlock this guy. That's one thing that's really cool. You can unlock this guy really, really easy. All you got to do is run through his campaign. You unlock him, and then the challenge comes in with tuning him up and leveling up. Because tuning him up, the basketballs, we don't have. His specific material to tune him up, we don't have. We have to get those through rewards in the game, or you can purchase some. Now, when it comes to spending money on this event, it really depends on the type of player you are. Are you free to play? You're not going to spend money. But if you're pay to play, it really depends on kind of what level you're at. There are a couple good deals in the store if you want to spend some money. But there's also some really bad deals. But if you want to throw money at the game and you got it, go ahead. Right? And the 1v1 challenge I think is pretty cool. So it's just LeBron up against different tunes. It's a little bit of a challenge, though, so that even this first one, even though I matched the power level, I haven't been able to beat Tweety just yet, so I'll focus on that. Need to get him tuned up a little bit more. So let's go ahead and take a look at the event quests. Your typical stuff. So this first part is just completing day 1, day 2, then we'll have day 3 and day 4. We're going to be collecting the gold basketball exchange. We'll take a look at that in just a second. Also collecting feature tunes, which we'll get. We'll be able to make some progress on this once we do the wheel. And then we also have Superior Regional Material Collection. You can get that through your challenges and through Brawl. So definitely keep an eye on that. Make sure to keep up on Brawl. Get your golden crates so you can go ahead and get those. Now this one here, in order to get these jerseys, you have to rank Space Jam tunes up to 6 stars. So you need it if you get one of them up there. So if you get James LeBron up there, you're going to get him ranked star 6. You also complete that top one there. So you'll have 2 of these jerseys. And then you also have Shooter Taz. Now the thing here is collect all 8. We've got 8. So we're going to see this go for a while. As you can see, this event goes 25 days. So we've got a series of events coming up where we're going to be doing a lot of Space Jam stuff. They went all out on this Space Jam. Anyway, in order to do that, and then it says for a Cosmic Star 6, so a 6 Cosmic Star of a Space Jam tune. So I don't know if you're going to be able to select that tune or if it's going to be completely RNG. Hopefully it's kind of like a selector, and you can choose which tune you want. Then we're completing campaign quests, so completing Everybody Get Up Part 1 and Everybody Get Up Part 2. That's where you have to have the star-specific or the rank-specific tunes, so I need 5, 6, 7. And then your 1v1 challenge here. All you got to do is complete or repeat one 1v1 challenge, and then you're going to go ahead and get those rewards down there. A lot of stuff going on. Let's go up into here and take a look at the LeBron tourney. Now through here, all you're doing is your typical stuff. You're using campaign energy, you're collecting LeBron James pieces, featured tune pieces, collecting 150 golden basketballs, completing event quests, all that cool stuff. And then as we work through the milestones, whoa, sorry, not there. You're collecting these rewards. And you don't start getting these. Again, these basketballs are needed in order to tune up. And there's no place to get them other than through event rewards and through the store. So we'll talk about that, the store here in just a second. But then you can start getting them through here. So you got to make it a little bit in order to get through there. All right. So with that, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the event exchange. Your typical stuff when it comes to a legendary event, you do have some sort of exchange here. And this exchange has a slim chance to get you the legendary tune, but you also have opportunities to get these as well. You do get the basketballs in here also, rare chance. So if we just take a look at the opportunity over here for LeBron James, right there, it's a 0.5% chance to get 300 pieces. I think that's pretty normal for here. It's super low. A lot of people get lucky, which I think is awesome. You can get a basketball, at least one basketball. That's a 10% chance. So you got a 10% chance there. So that's pretty even. But you have movie cameras. You can see all the different percentages there. But really the 2 best callouts in here is LeBron and the basketballs. That's what you really want. And then the rest of the exchange, whoo! All right, the rest of the exchange, we have 4 tunes here. Now, my suggestion and what I'm going for is I'm going for Supersonic Hopper and the Repth Galleon. Need to get those guys up to 7-star or 7.7 if we can, because those tunes are required for the evil Granny, or what I like to call Granny Thanos, Granny Galactus, whatever you want to call her. It's for her PTL. So it would benefit you if you don't have these tunes maxed out to max these tunes out. After that, or if you already have them maxed out, then you can go for Super Coyote or a Henry Horse, whichever you want. My preference is going for Henry Horse because I want to complete my Divine team before I complete my superhero team. But also, Henry Horse, the Divine team, is pretty rare when it comes to opportunities to collect their pieces, whereas Super Coyote and the Heroes team, we have seen a lot of opportunity to collect those pieces. So my preference, number one, I'm going to complete the PTL tunes, then I'm going to complete Henry Horse, and then I'm going to complete Super Coyote if I have an opportunity. And then you just have the other things here. Now, when it comes to LeBron James's wheel, you can do a bunch of exchange tickets here in order to do it. You need a lot. You need 5 for one spin. It's your typical legendary event wheel. You're just going for these tokens here in order to do it. Really up to you if you want to do that. Typically, I save my golden tickets for the legendary tunes so that I can unlock them on day 1. But here, since he's such an easy unlock, then you would do this if you want to go ahead and star them up pretty quickly and get these teams built up. These teams seem very good. We'll do another video on what the dunkers and the shooters have as far as what they're made for and how good of a team they are going to be. But I think these teams are going to be pretty decent. And then you have these other exchanges here, which I typically leave alone. All right, so that's what we have for that. If we go to the wheel, here, let's see, the golden ticket wheel. Typically, I wouldn't do this, but we're gonna get some. We'll get some tunes for the event quest, which I think is good. But again, I usually save my golden tickets. But we're going to go ahead and use this for the video. The LeBron James here, if we take a look at the opportunities, it is a 1% chance to get 600 to 2,000 pieces of LeBron James. And then you can see the percentages there for the basketball. So you do need this if you want to try and get some of those basketball materials here to tune up. And that opportunity, at least 10 basketballs is a 9% chance. 18% chance that you're getting golden basketballs. So you are getting some through here as well. And then at least 30 LeBron James you're going to get out. So at least you're going to be getting some of his pieces. So we're going to do that in a second. I do want to take a look at one other thing right now, which is going into the Battle Pass. So the Battle Pass is the only way to collect Shooter Taz. Now, you can unlock him free to play. All you have to do is make sure that you complete all 30 of these, and then you can get him unlocked by the time you get to the end of this. Pretty easy. If you want, so just make sure you stay on top of it if this is something that you want to do. Now, if you want to purchase the Battle Pass, it makes it a little bit easier. And then if you want to spend $50 to get 20 levels, you can do that as well, but you don't have to. If you do purchase the Premium Pass, you can get them unlocked by the time you get up here to level 10, because then you'll have your 100 pieces, plus you'll have like, 20, 30. So you'll have about 130 pieces, so you'll have him unlocked through there. If you do the whole thing, if you complete all levels, all 30 levels of this, you're going to have around, I think it was like 550 pieces of Shooter Taz. Plus, you unlock the Battle Wheel. I haven't purchased the Battle Pass yet. I'm going to. That's just me, what I want to do. I'm not going to do the $50 one, though, so I got to stay on top of this. So make sure you stay on top of this if you want him, because I think he's going to be worth it. Again, I think these teams are pretty good. All right, so that is it. So pretty straightforward. It's what we've seen as far as events go. So just make sure you have your tunes, work through them, make sure you farm them, stay up on your energy, refresh your energy. My recommendation is use your gems to refresh your energy until it costs 100. If you're sitting pretty nice on gems, then continue to refresh your energy until it costs 200 gems. At 200 gems is when I typically stop. And then just work on your team, because I think it's going to be pretty cool. Like I said, also, the one thing they did say is in the different towers, all of the Space Jam tunes are going to be able to be used in those towers as well. So that's pretty cool also. It gives you a lot of opportunity to play around with these teams. All right, so with that, let's go ahead and jump into the wheel. Now, I did spin this once. I had enough to spin this once, and I got about 35 pieces. That was it. So we'll see if I can get more. I don't know if I'm going to spend my golden tickets on that. But we are going to do this. We are going to see, we'll do 10 spins here, see if we can get a jackpot. And like I said, I do really need to build up Rapscallion. I just maxed out Supersonic. And then once I finish with him, then I'll move over to Henry Horace. So here we go, 12 spins. Let's see if we get anything good. What do we got? Where's my points? There we go. No jackpot on that one. But we are getting pieces, which is helping us with the event quests. All right, so there we go with that. It's okay. Let's do 5 more, 12 golden tickets. Do we get a jackpot here? No, we don't. We got some Henry Horace, though. Really needing him. Super Coyote is a bonus right now. Really, again, Rapscallion and Henry Horace is what I want. Really focus on them. And you know what? We're going to do more. We'll do more. We got enough for one more. Let's do one more spin. What do we get here? 2,000. Jackpot! Let's see, what do we get? We get 350 of Henry Horace. Perfect. I like that. Plus another 300. So that works out really well, since I'm focused on the Evil Granny PTL tunes first, then him. All right, there we go. That's nice. That worked out pretty well, I think, for what, 36 golden tickets? All right, everybody, that's what I had. I'm very curious. What are your thoughts on this team? What are your thoughts on the event? It's a really easy, it reminds me, and someone else reminded me that it's similar to the Ninja Ralph legendary event that we had. I think it was last year, where he was an easy one to get. However, hasn't been the easiest to max out, at least from my perspective. Maybe this team's going to be a little more difficult to max out as far as your tune-ups and your ranks. We'll see. But very excited. This is a lot of fun. I like the aesthetic. I like the graphic changes and things like that. So Pretty cool. Very interested again in your thoughts. All right, everybody. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.